Good evening, sir. Today I, Anushka Sood, along with my group members Sukriti and Shashwata, will be presenting the topic eco-friendly batteries. I will begin with the introduction. A battery is an electrochemical device that can store energy in the form of chemical energy. It works due to electrochemical reactions known as oxidation and reduction. In these reactions, electrons flow from one side to another side and the external circuit is connected to the anode and cathode. Classification of batteries. Aluminum ion batteries are the class of rechargeable batteries in which aluminum ions provide energy by flowing from the anode to the cathode. In case of biobatteries, they are energy storing devices which are powered by organic compounds, usually glucose, the one present in human blood. When enzymes in human bodies break down glucose, several electrons and protons are released. By using such enzymes, biobatteries directly receive energy from glucose. Principle of aluminum ion batteries. In these batteries, the aluminum ions flow from the positive electrode of the battery, the anode, to the negative electrode, the cathode, thus providing energy. When recharging, the aluminum ions return to the cathode and can exchange 3 electrons per ion. History and evolution of aluminum ion batteries. The expansion of renewable energy and the growing number of electric vehicles and mobile devices are demanding improved and low cost electrochemical energy storage. In order to meet such needs for energy storage, novel material systems with high energy densities, readily available raw material, and safety are required. The idea of a rechargeable high Valent or solid-state aluminum ion battery appears promising, in which metallic aluminum is used as the negative electrode. On one hand, this offers the advantage of a volumetric capacity 4 times higher compared to lithium analog. On the other hand, aluminum is the most abundant metal in the Earth's crust. There is a mature industry and recycling infrastructure, making aluminum very cost effective. This would make the aluminum ion battery an important contribution to the energy transition process, which has already started globally. So far, it has not been possible to exploit this technological potential as suitable positive electrodes and electrolyte materials are still lacking. The discovery of inorganic materials with high aluminum ion mobility, usable as solid electrolytes or intercalation electrodes, is an innovative and requires huge leap in the field of rechargeable high-valence ion batteries. Design of an AI ion battery. The basic structure of an aluminum ion battery includes two electrodes connected by an electrolyte, an ionically conductive material acting as a medium for the flow of charge carriers. Unlike lithium ion batteries where mobile ion is lithium ion, aluminum forms an complex with fluoride and generates an anionic mobile charge carrier, usually AlCl4 or Al2Cl4. Comparison with lithium ion batteries. Aluminum ion batteries are conceptually similar to lithium ion batteries, but, possess an aluminum anode instead of a lithium one. While the theoretical voltage for aluminum ion batteries is lower than lithium-ion batteries, 2.65 volt and 4 volt respectively, the theoretical energy density potential for aluminum-ion batteries in comparison to lithium is lesser. Today's lithium-ion batteries have high power density and high energy density. They can also develop dendrites similar to splinters that can short circuit a battery and lead to a fire. Aluminum also transfers energy more efficiently. Inside a battery, atoms of the elements lithium or aluminum give up some of their electrons which flow through external wires to power a device. Because of their atomic structure, lithium ions can only provide 1 electron at a time. Aluminum can give 3 at a time. Aluminum is also more abundant than lithium, thus lowering material cost. Development of aluminum ion batteries. In 2017, the tech division of Frost Sullivan announced that aluminum ion battery is one of the potential post-lithium battery systems for the first time. The average global annual growth of patent filings from 2010 to 16 was around 29%. Patent filings for aluminum batteries started only in 2013. The top patent assignee is China, South Korea, North America, and increasingly Europe are also becoming important factors. This type of battery is not a part of technological focus of the global the world presently for now, but company startups are directly involved in this battery technology. Research on aluminum batteries has become more extensive in the past 5 to 10 years. Until 2016, around 66 research articles, including of aluminum batteries, were made. Most of the research is centered on ionic liquids and intercalation materials, some dealing with aqueous systems. I will be requesting Shupiti to take over the presentation.
Thank you, Anushka, for giving me the opportunity. I am Shupriti, a member of this group. Now I will discuss about the advantage of using aluminum ion batteries. The new batteries from GMG are composed of aluminum foil, aluminum chloride, ionic liquid, and urea. The benefit of this material over lithium is their stability. This makes for a safe battery with faster charging time. Aluminum ion battery charger faster than their lithium counterpart. Aluminum ion also have no upper ampere limit. Unlike lithium, aluminum is a readily available resource. This means that aluminum ion battery do not pose the same rare earth metal problem for mining that lithium ion batteries do. Aluminum is one of the most recyclable material on earth, further improving the sustainability of aluminum ion batteries in comparison to lithium ion cells. Aluminum is much cheaper than lithium. Anushka, please go to the next slide. Disadvantage of using aluminum ion battery. The main challenges to overcome are to lack of electrolyte and poor aluminum mobility in many electrolyte and positive electrode. The aluminum batteries suffer from poor energy density. The oxide layer of the metal electrode and the interface between the negative electrode, solid electrolyte, and positive electrode. Application of aluminum ion battery. The aluminum ion battery system can generate enough energy and power for driving range and acceleration similar to gasoline power car. These batteries can be used as reserve batteries in telephone exchange and as backup power source. Aluminum batteries may become an effective solution for marine application for their high energy density, low cost, and the abundance of aluminum with no emission at the point of use. Eco-friendly battery. A battery is a device that stores chemical energy and converts it to the electrical energy. Eco-friendly batteries are safe, environment friendly, and low cost. The battery present as an alternative to the commonly used lithium batteries. They are also long lasting and can be beneficial the future generation. Working principle of biobattery. This system used the flow of electron as well as protons for generating electricity. Glucose is used as the anode side, whereas enzyme is used at the cathode side. Glucose gets broken down into electrons and protons. The flow of protons can be toward cathode through a separator, and the electrons can travel to the cathode through a mediator. Enzyme and utilized at cathode which generate water by both proton as well as electrons from the anode. Here, oxygen reduction reaction occurs. This reaction will generate electrons as well as protons in the system. History and evolution of biobatteries. Sony. Sony was the first company to develop biobattery that discovered a system of breakdown sugar to generate electricity that involved efficiently enzymes and the mediator while relating the activity of the enzyme at the anode. Test cell of the biobattery has achieved a power output of 50 megawatt. Currently, the world highest level for positive type biobattery. The output of these test cell are enough power music playback on the memory type Walkman. Construction of the biobattery. The biobattery construction can be done by using 4 components such as anode, cathode, electrolyte, and separator. All these 4 components are placed on each other, so they load up jointly. Similarly to other battery, in these batteries, the anode is negative charge as well as the cathode charge positively. The mainly difference between the anode and cathode authorized flow of the electron inside and away from them. In biobattery construction, the anode terminal is placed as at the top of the battery, whereas the cathode terminal is placed at the bottom of the battery. In between these two terminals, electrolyte is placed, which includes a separator. Here, separator plays a key role by separating the anode. Otherwise, the entire pattern will be damaged. In this system, the electricity will be generated by the flow of the electron as well as photons, because the main energy source of biobattery is glucose. So it required to large amount of glucose for generating the electricity. In this biobattery, the breakdown of glucose can be done on the same rule, while it is broken down into small pieces in the body of the human. Now I am requesting to Shashwato to continue the presentation.
Thanks, Supriti, for giving me chance. Hi, I am Shashwato Kundu. I am another member of this group. I will discuss about the rest of the PPT. So we'll talking about mechanism of biobatteries. At the anode, the sugar is oxidized, producing both electrons and protons. Glucodon plus 2H plus 2E minus. These protons and electrons now play an important role in the release of sorted chemical energy. So O2 plus 4H plus 4E minus reacting as 2H2O. Can we go to the next slide? Yeah, now types of biobattery. Based on the types of agents which are involved in the breakdown of substance, following are the two main type of biobatteries: enzymatic biobatteries and microbial biobatteries. Enzymatic biobatteries are used for the breakdown of substance, and microbial biobatteries are also used for the breakdown of substance. Advantages of biobatteries. Biobatteries are much faster in charging the device because of the quick action of the enzymes when we compare to the other batteries. Biobatteries do not require external power supply due to the constant supply of glucose or sugar. Biobatteries are available at high energy density and it can be used easily at room temperature. And biobatteries are totally non-polluting, uh, renewable, and also environmentally friendly. Biobatteries are very secure to use due to no leakage or an explosion like chemical batteries. So Preeti, sorry Anushka, can we go to the next slide? Hello.
হ্যাঁ দাঁড়া একটু হচ্ছে।
So, disadvantage of biobatteries compared to conventional batteries such as lithium batteries, biobatteries are less likely to retain most of their energy. This cause a problem when it comes to long-term uses and storage of energy for these batteries. Anushka?
একটু টাইম নিচ্ছে চেঞ্জ হতে।
Okay, okay.
ঠিক আছে, কোনো প্রবলেম নেই, বলো আস্তে আস্তে। শাশ্বত, স্টার্ট।
Yes, sir. Application of biobatteries. Sony has created a biobattery that gives an output power of 50 megawatt, milliwatts. This output is enough to power approximate approx one MP3 player. In the coming years, Sony plans to make biobatteries to market, starting with toys and devices that require a small amount of energy. Several other research facilities such as Stanford and Northern Eastern are also in the process of researching and experimenting with biobatteries as an alternative source of energy. Conclusion. The sugar in the production of lithium ion batteries over the last decade has led to 85% price reduction, which in turn has encouraged the use of these reliable batteries. While this is a positive step in the development of rechargeable goods, it raises issue in the handling of spent batteries. Acknowledgement. We would like to thank our teacher, Mr. Soumojit Ghorai, for assigning this task to us. It has enhanced our knowledge uh, regarding eco-friendly batteries and has helped us in understanding it better. And this is some references about this project. And lastly, thank you all for listening us. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Very good presentation.